But he's only got 10 seconds, and there just looks like there's too many buildings up here for Gaku.
This queen somehow stayed alive, but not for much longer. A lot of, was that sneaky goblins? There was a lot of goblins inside of that slammer. What was the original plan here?
As he continues his way down the south, he's only got 4 more balloons, Eric.
He's out of spells now. He's just coasting. He's got a couple cleanup troops that he can toss in wherever he needs to, but he's got a lot of base to cover. And you're right, time.
They are getting ready. They are in again, and Darkstar is the next player. Yes, quite a few of different troops cooked up. There goes the blimp, just right between those key defenses. It's going to be just a regular super wizard blimp. I'd love to see those because they're getting so rare nowadays. They're already getting quite a few defenses out. Wait,
They're alive.
they're alive. There was only one giant bomb. There goes the small bomb. But he has gotten most of the value.
He did. And he would have been able to reach that multi-inferno over the wall regardless. So, like, he got all the targets that he would have intended to go after. He got the clan castle partially pulled here. I'm seeing a couple of archers, and I see an ice golem, but I feel like there's going to be more ice golems in there that he just didn't get drawn out. That's the downside of dying to traps, because then you don't come out of the invisibility and actually draw the rest of the clan castle troops out. You want those super wizards to stay alive until the invisibility wears off, and then they linger for just a moment and get the full clan castle pull. So now he's just have to fight it while he's under fire of the defense as his heroes make their way forward here and try to set up this Lala.
Using the regular wall breakers. Haven't seen those too often recently. It's always a little bit tricky, especially versus multi-front towers, but he is making that work with getting a lot of value with his heroes. The king still walking around this far left side.
Yeah, the king was able to get the defensive road champion before he wandered off over there because the RC pad was touching the wall right there. And so now we see those ice golems popping out here. We knew they were coming, and here they are. Tie up this queen here and prevent her from making it forward here. Can she get through the wall, maybe get the multi? No, she's gonna get overwhelmed right there. There's way too much damage, and he just has to rely on the Lalo to get the potential 2-star lead here and just really solidify this war.
That's right, the chain trap in between 2 air defenses, which I'm quite surprised about because that one is easy triggered for Darkstar. Town Hall should go down shortly after, but the warden ability is running out, so that a lot of loons are going down at the same time. There's quite a few loons left at the top side.
Yeah, there was. There was a lot of them that just avoided the Town Hall, so the ones that went there were basically sacrificial. They weren't going to get much after that anyways. They're going to sit in the poison. They were going to go down. That's not a big deal here, but he's got the road champion still on standby for the backside, and because that defensive road champion was removed, she can move through here. The only thing that can really stall her up here is going to be ground skellies, but that area is very, very dense. He's burning the freezes on it and taking advantage of that dense area and get maximal freeze value. There's ground skellies, though. And it would be nice if he had some support right there from the Warden or the Electric Owl, but they're distracted by the King up top there in the storage. But the RC is going to pop her ability and will hit that multi. Got to power through. Like, he's really, really close right now, but I'm not 100% convinced that he has it yet.
Oh no, that multi-fire tower. Are there any more ground skeletons? There are some giant bombs.
Oh!
Royal champion, no!
Nope. No, he does not make it through. The multi-inferno stays standing, and that is the lifeline that VN Esporting needed.
And Gaku is looking to lead it off as the captain of Na'Vi, coming in with a bunch of mass inferno dragons here. 13 of them with a dragon rider in the mix, using a couple rocket loons to help try to go snipe that air defense. And yes, it does indeed go down, as the Flame Flinger is slowly going to be used to the top side. You can use a Barbarian up top by that Flame Flinger to test for Teslas in the area so that it doesn't trigger as the Flame Flinger gets closer, and it will get taken out. So you have to be very careful with any open spaces because you could have giant bombs, Teslas, traps that are baiting Flame Flingers, but these pros know exactly what to do.
That's right, and he has set up a nice funnel so far for the Inferno Dragons. So let's see about the top side. Okay, he tries to force the Flame Flinger to the right side so it doesn't get into the range of the enemy king, and it seems to be working. And then he wants the Inferno Dragons to hopefully take the king out before it kills the Flame Flinger, I guess. But there come the Inferno Dragons, and now it's all about a perfectly timed Warden ability and where the Tornado Trap is hidden.
It's all about that Tornado Trap. He's going to move in with these Inferno Dragons and Balloons closer to this Town Hall as he does lure out the Clan Castle. Archers, Super Minions, popping that Warden ability. There is no blip because he's using a Flame Flicker, so he's going to rely on his troops to make their way to that Town Hall, but this Flame Flicker is taking forever to make its way to that multi-target Inferno.
That's right, and there were red mines as well, so these Inferno Dragons are damaged already, but they take out the Town Hall. That was important for Gaku, as he still has some heroes to send into the back end, and he's already started with that, and that makes for a little bit of tanking for the Inferno Dragons that are still doing work in the center of the base.
Yeah, with those skeleton spells, provide the distraction on the defenses to move his heroes through, to move the Inferno Dragons through. Remember, you don't really expect necessarily the Inferno Dragons to survive the whole attack. You just want them to get to the core, clear the middle, and then have your heroes finish off the rest of the base.
Yeah, he was already smiling. I don't know if he feels secure about this attack already, but there are still some raged up defenses that look very scary to me. But the Inferno Dragons are still tanking for the heroes, so the Queen is almost full life with a Unicorn healing her up. And then what I like most about this is that he still has a lot of spells left. What I like less is that the time is running out slowly but surely.
There's a lot of base still to make his way all the way up to the top side and the defensive king, but he's past the defenses. Remember, you don't have to remove the defensive heroes, you just have to take out their platforms. So he doesn't actually have to kill that enemy queen, enemy king up there, but there's a lot of buildings left up as he does pop this RC ability, making his way through the enemy Royal Champion, through this multi-target Inferno, but this king will come back. No, the king does not have the Phoenix, so he won't come back alive, but he's only got 10 seconds, and there just looks like there's too many buildings up here for Gaku.
Yeah, it was an overwhelming clan. He's got the force, but he doesn't have the time. And, you know, you need the time for the 3-star. And we know
Alec is one of the players on this team who is making a returning back-to-back appearance in the World Championships. He played in the team that placed second place in last year's, third place in last year's World Championship, and now playing on this VN Esports roster, which he said is a team of his friends here. So very, very important to be able to play with people that you're going to be able to click with better, with, you communicate better with. But the question is, can he get this to go through and give his team a way to make up for this percentage deficit? Diving in with a Queen charge into Super Dragons. No recall used this one here. So the Queen's just going to have to stay alive. And he does have a funnel to push her into the Town Hall compartment. He's got the support to get the King down. And he'll just need a freeze for that invisibility tower and a rage as he engages that Town Hall takedown. But yeah, look at this. He's got that invincibility. Is it timed right there? Yep, there he's going in, and he's got it under control here, is it?
That's right, but that monolith behind the Town Hall might spell danger for him. Flash the Queen Shot, just keep going forward. And he has to get that back and then done. But with the Sweeper pointing into a completely different direction, he should be all right. Taking with that timing, the multi-front of the Drain Trap, perfectly placed against this Queen Charge. And this Queen has to handle a lot of damage now.
And Achilles taking some damage from Multi-Inferno here, but that's splitting the beams here from the Multi-Inferno to prevent some damage on the Dragons, but they're under ward ability, so that doesn't really help out the healers here. Healers also potentially going to get hit by red air bombs as he goes to the Town Hall. He's down to 1 now as the Queen steps in, and will start to work on that monolith. And it looks like he will get it down here. This Queen somehow staying alive, but not for much longer. A lot of, is that sneaky goblins? There was a lot of goblins inside of that slammer. What was the original plan here? I'm trying, like, if that was filled with sneaky goblins, then maybe he was intended for that to take the talent down. I'm not sure what he was thinking right there.
I mean, take a look at that. This Queen Charge was just so baited, all of the right mines as well, making sure that everything goes down. And now it's all about the back end. Can you still turn this around, get that first 3-star? The Super Dragon going for the Eagle next. The Royal Champion is getting targeted by the Ground Expo and dropping lower and lower.
And he still has the defensive Road Champion right there that could easily stop that Road Champion in tracks right there. Warden goes to Phoenix. This one is on life support. It is not going to go through, and it's another bunch of percentage left on the board on this one. So it is a very rough start here for VN Esports. But if our last match in the upper bracket was any testament of how a team can make a comeback, then there's always a chance here. But they need to get another defense here.
Loop is now in with what looks to be a Well, I was going to say a Skelly Donut. It looks like he is, but he's not going for the Clan Castle. He's going for the multis. I think he wanted that monolith there. He accidentally made that monolith invisible at the very start.
It's okay, it's okay. The Bats have a lot of firepower here. They can make their way back over to it. They actually get the extra battle builders as well. There he gets, oh, he's getting a lot of extra value out of that. Very, very good value for Loop. And this is a critical moment of this war here. The chance for a tribe just kind of hangs in the balance on this one here. We can just hear the crowd chanting that they want the defense. You can hear those Tribe Gaming fans making some noise in the crowd here. And let's see if Loop can handle the pressure right now to keep his team safe. You cannot take it easy at this point here. We've got Ground Skelly's popping into this Road Champion. He's got the Teslas in that area as well, beating some resistance right there. And the Queen is making her way north. Now notice that the Queen is not necessarily having to take the Town Hall herself, and she definitely will not. But he has the Sneaky Goblins on standby there, so she needs to get the storage out of the way so the Sneaky Goblins have a path to get inside of the base. But we still see another storage over right where the Road Champion is standing, which could actually mess up the pathing here for the Sneaky Goblins, but he's gonna go ahead and try to snipe it up now while he still gets some tanking, invest a couple of them there, but he needs to secure this Town Hall takedown with the Goblins no matter what.
As we have Ice Golems down here, won't be a big threat to the Lalo, and Sneaky Goblins need to go in. He drops one test Sneaky, he activates the Tornado, he activates the Dawn Bomb, but this means he has to wait. He can't deploy this. This could come back as a time fail if he's moving in here as the Sneakies make their way to the Invis. Locking up the Town Hall with the Sneaky Goblins, and now the Lalo can commence.
Here we go. The most important part of the attack here going to be going to the late Eagle Artillery approach here. Slammer goes into the very top to block the Multi-Inferno. A couple of balloons to just give it a little bit of cover and pick up the outside defenses. Perfect amount invested into that to give the support that he needs. And there's the ward ability going through the defensive Road Champion. Headhunters under the ward ability. Got that under control. But we got Ice Golems going his way here, and that could be a little bit of a problem. Maybe not. Actually, that's perfectly fine.
The Headhunters, they were not able to remove the Royal Champion. She stayed up. They found Spring Traps, and the one was not able to do it, so he drops the Poison Spell to help try to take the RC down. But she's slowly going to be picking these balloons off as it continues his way down to the south. He's only got 4 more balloons, Eric.
Yeah, all right, well, he's got those balloons going to the very bottom as the Hound arrives. The Eagle Artillery strikes go to that Hound. The Slammer is going to be the last-ditch effort to try to get this base down. Still able to freeze, is not able to cover the air defense and the Grand Warden, so he missed some value on that. He's out of spells now. He's just coasting. He's got a couple cleanup troops that he can toss in wherever he needs to, but he's got a lot of base to cover. And you're right, time, because he has to go through the defenses on the right. Has to go all the way up to the Expos there. There's not enough time. It's looking like the defense is going in the favor of Tribe and giving them a chance right after they pick up that triple.
Oh my, look at that. Time is not gonna be on his side. He had to wait. The Tornado Trap out with the Sneaky Goblins, and he's gonna get a 96%.